Dude, don't drop my phone.
Why, you don't want the floor to break?
It's not that bad of a phone. Anyways, hey guys, you are listening to the Geoff and Geoff podcast. My name is Eli. I work for Geoff and Geoff, and I am cool.
Yeah, I'm James. I guess I work for Geoff and Geoff too.
Yeah, don't ask us how we got this crappy job. Anyways, we're both college students here at the great university that we will remain nameless.
Yeah, it got censored.
Yeah, no product placement. Except for Geoff and Geoff, because Geoff and Geoff is the best.
Absolutely.
So a little bit about ourselves. My name is Eli again. I grew up in Wisconsin. It's crap. Don't live there. And now I am in college with crappy roommates and a crappy university. I mean, school is crap. It's a good university, but school is absolute crap. And I am pulling a good C, but I still have time to do this.
Yeah, and in case you forgot in the last 30 seconds, I'm James. And I also grew up in Wisconsin, and now I'm at this college, and so I'm staying, doing college stuff. And, man, my roommate, he sucks.
He really sucks. This stupid university has 3-man dorms. Like, that's just asking for trouble because the two guys are going to be all buddy-buddy, and then you're going to have the crap roommate that no one likes.
Yeah, who likes a third wheel?
I know, no one likes a third wheel except tricycles.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's true. Anyways, this dumb roommate of ours, his name is Ryan. He is an absolute slob. I mean, the dude is like 5'6".
Yeah, if that.
And he's well over 200 pounds. I mean, and I hate to say it, he's fat.
I think he's wider than he is tall.
That's pretty accurate. And thankfully, he throws his clothes just all over. But thankfully, he's fat enough that I know not to like pick him up and put him on because I throw my clothes all around too. But at least mine don't they take up less space. Is what I'm saying. I'm orderly. His pants are pretty much a rug for the floor.
Yeah, it's kind of terrible.
And he suffers from aggression and anger. He threw a calculator at my neck.
Yeah, and that was within the first week.
Yeah, it's not good. Now he's barely in our dorm, which is good, but I think he's out getting stoned all the time and he's probably gonna end up dead.
Yeah, he's a pretty messed up guy.
Silver linings. Anyways, now it's time for the dumb news story.
Hey, dumb news story.
Because here on the Geoff and Geoff podcast, we have 2 things we like to talk about. Dumb people and dumb things. So the dumb news story of the day comes from Canada.
Yep.
It's pretty dumb.
That's about as dumb as it gets.
So Canada has passed a law, the Canadian court, that a certain airline has to allow fat, obese people like our roommate Ryan to buy 2 seats for the price of 1. So their fat ass doesn't flow over into someone else's seat. So essentially they get 2 seats for the price of 1.
I mean, technically I think everyone should get 2 seats for the price of 1 because those seats are pretty small.
Those are, I can't even fit in an airplane seat.
Yeah, that's your stereotypical movie scene when someone's on an airplane. He's always in between 2 obese people.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works, but that's not even a stereotype. That's just the way airplanes are. No matter who you're sitting next to, they just are fat.
So
because they're on an airplane.
Well, what happens if you got 2 obese people sitting next to each other? And a lot of airplanes that got 3 seats in a row?
Right.
How does that work out? Do they each get a seat and a half for almost full price?
I think you just throw the one out the window and just call it even.
Basically.
But anyways, what the heck is this court thinking? Why? This is discriminatory against skinny people.
I feel it's discriminated against.
I feel very discriminated against. Canada, I'm going to sue you.
Yeah, you and your healthcare for everyone.
Yeah, that too, because I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of hate Canada right now.
Yeah.
If I were to go fly in Canada, and there's a row of 3 seats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like if a fat person got the window seat, I have the aisle seat. If I set my arm on his seat, his in quotations.
His seat or his seat.
Like the extra seat that he doesn't deserve at all.
Yeah.
Would he be able to say, "Sir, you're sitting in my seat"? Except he's fat, so it'd probably be more like, "Sir, you're sitting in my seat with a donut." Could I get in trouble for that? Because
I mean, basically, I think if you're on an airplane and you pull out a toothpick, you could get in trouble.
that's actually a very good point. So we don't advise popping fat people with toothpicks on an airplane.
Yeah, it's airplane safety 101.
No toothpicks. Now moving on to the dumb person of the day. No, it's not you, don't worry. Though it might be you, we're watching.
Yeah.
The dumb person of the day is Colin Kaepernick. I don't care what everyone thinks. Like, oh, this guy is great. He's like Muhammad Ali, except he sucks at whatever sport he plays. But he's like standing up for what he believes in, so it's all great.
Actually, he's not
Not what?
standing up for what he believes in.
Yeah, you're right. That's kind of ironic. He is kneeling down for what he believes in, which is stupid because, I mean, I can't even get a girl to kneel down for what I believe in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyways, Colin Kaepernick is a stupid person. For one, he's not good at football. So he's making a last-ditch effort to get his name in the public eye so people buy his jerseys, so some team thinks, oh, we'll take a chance at him because it will bring the story to our team. Colin Kaepernick's protest is stupid. There's nothing behind it. He's protesting something that the government already backs. President Obama said that his protest is an excellent thing. If the president of the country that you're protesting in, and you claim you're protesting against that country, says your protest is good and that he's doing his best to do what you're protesting for, it's no longer a protest. You're just doing and agreeing with the government. And yet you're protesting against the government symbol in the flag.
Thanks for all the politics. But like seriously, who cares? I mean, like, right? He's stupid. He's doing stupid stuff. But I mean, it's free country. If he wants to kneel down, like whatever. If we like force him to stand, that's like taking away the freedom of the country.
So are you saying I shouldn't like rant about what a stupid idiot he is?
I mean, you can, but if you're gonna rant about how dumb Kaepernick is, rant like about how dumb his hair is, because that's way more dumb than this protest.
That is true. That is some awful hair, dude. Like, you're not even black, which is kind of racist, but you are not black entirely. And the afro, again, white people can rock the afro, but not well. If you know what I mean.
The afro makes Kaepernick look more white.
It really does. He looks like the white guy rocking the afro because he's trying to be black or something. And, he's talking about how he's been oppressed and stuff. Dude, you're playing in the NFL, making millions of dollars, and you can talk about whatever you want. You can kneel down for the Pledge of Allegiance to the country that you live in. Not the Pledge of Allegiance, the song.
Yeah, that's it. Funny thing, actually, when I first saw Kaepernick, I thought he was Mexican.
I did too, actually. What is that?
Yeah. So I don't believe he's ex-black. I'm pretty sure if we got like Trump or someone to go look for his birth certificate, we'd find out he's born in Mexico.
Probably. It's a stupid thing, and that's why Colin Kaepernick is our dumb person of the day. Now it's time for the dumb news. No, the dumb new releases.
Yeah, we already covered the dumb news.
We did.
I mean, though technically, news is a new release. That's why it's called news.
Okay.
Yeah, fun history fact of the day.
This is the part where we talk about like music or movies that's coming up that we've noticed and we think is great or dumb.
Or like good books that just came out. Yeah, sorry, never mind.
Yeah. Who reads books?
I don't know. I used to read books, and then I got to college, and I had to read books, and I stopped. I'm illiterate. Yeah,
for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So, books were never really my thing. I hear they're nice.
Yeah. So, new movie's coming out soon.
There's the one about the, probably the superhero that...
Oh yeah, that Doctor Strange movie. That looks pretty strange. I don't know when that's coming out.
Yeah.
Like, The one redeeming fact of it is that it got Cumberbatch.
Is it like Doctor Who, like with dyslexia and getting knocked out and forgetting all of his memories, so he becomes all strange?
No, it looked like Inception / Harry Potter. From what I've seen of the previews.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the bright side of new releases, Avenged Sevenfold just released their single from their new CD that's coming out in December called "The Stage." It's really good. Check it out on YouTube. It's trending right now. It's really good. It's a really good song, really good video. There's like puppets, and who doesn't like puppets?
But no product placements.
No product placements. We do not
Condone
that at all.
Yeah, but The Stage is a really good song.
It is. Avenged Sevenfold's a really good band. You should check them out. Gosh, they should be paying us.
Yeah.
Now it's time for the...
I feel like a lot of people should be paying us.
That's really true. I mean...
Like, I feel like I should be paid for just being on this earth and, like, a blessing to women.
I hear you on that. Like, women need to get their acting gear and, like, start thanking us for at least giving them the time to throw ourselves out there, ask them out, get rejected, and make them feel better about themselves because they got asked out by some loser.
Would that actually make them feel better about themselves, or would that make them feel like a loser?
I don't know. I've never been asked out by a loser.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. Okay, now it's time for the dumb sports section where our resident sports expert, James, breaks down all the latest sports news. So, James, the MLB playoffs are in full swing, down to 4 teams. Who do you think wins
Wait, there's a...
the MLB finals?
There's a lesbian baseball league?
The MLB.
Oh, yeah, okay. The male lesbian baseball. Major League Baseball. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Major League Baseball.
Who wins the championship?
Okay, that's coming up in a couple weeks or something like that. I'm going with the San Diego Sandbags.
Okay, let's...
Yankees. Yeah, Yankees.
Okay.
Pirates.
Arg. Let's move on to hopefully something James knows a little bit more about. Let's move on to football.
Oh, yeah, football.
So, Cam Newton, after an embarrassing loss to the Saints, he left his press conference right in the middle of it. He answered in very short terms and then stomped off. He also refused to talk to the media after the loss in the Super Bowl, where he didn't dive on his fumble like an idiot. Anyways, he walks out of his press conference. What do you think of this? Should he be forced to stay, and what do you think of his actions?
Basically, it's a free country, but it is his job to say embarrassing stuff in front of cameras after he does embarrassing plays during games and whatnot. So, yeah, I'd like to see him answer questions and make a fool of himself.
I agree. I mean, he's been making a fool of himself on the field, so he should at least do it in front of the microphone as well.
Yeah, you know who else made a fool of himself? Colin Kaepernick with that hairdo.
What an idiot. Speaking of hairdos, Odell Beckham has been doing all sorts of antics. Apparently he had a very abusive relationship with the kicker net, and then he apparently proposed to the kicker net and had a great game, catching over 220 yards and 2 touchdowns, leading the Giants to a victory on Sunday. What do you think of Beckham's antics, getting in fights with cornerbacks, and what do you think of his performance on the field so far this year?
Well, basically, Odell Beckham does ads for Head and Shoulders soap. So, yeah, turn that off. I'm talking. He does ads for Head and Shoulders shampoo. So basically, you can't go wrong with Odell Beckham, because he must have the most beautiful hair. Or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, the Green Bay Packers suck for some reason. Aaron Rodgers has been awful. It's been 14 consecutive games since Aaron Rodgers has thrown 300 yards. What's the deal with that? I believe Aaron Rodgers could be the best quarterback of all time. Why has he been awful?
I feel like he's following in his mentor's footsteps and playing like Brett Favre. Yeah, for any of you who don't know that Brett Favre, he used to play football like 40 years ago or something.
Yes. So how long before Rodgers shows everyone a picture of his genitalia?
Okay, so Rodgers was what, like 32, 33. Brett Favre was like 80 when he retired.
Something like that.
So somewhere in the next like 30 years.
Thank you. That's an excellent estimate. Ryan Fitzpatrick, quarterback for the Jets, got benched during his game on Monday, and he was replaced by none other than Geno Smith, who sucks.
Who?
Geno Smith.
Oh, that's cool. Actually, no guy with the last name Smith.
That's great. That's great. I do too. He's kind of a douche. Anyways, how do you feel about a established quarterback that's been playing pretty good for the last couple of years getting benched?
That's the course of life. You know, you're born, you go up, you kill people, you get stronger, you eat food, you have sex, and then you die.
And that all relates to football. Thank you. Last question. The Browns.
That's racist.
And now, to close us out, we have the dumb quote of the day. A wise man once said, "A kid in the hand is worth 2 kids in the back of the candy truck." Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah, it's true.